Planning is underway to transform Brownsville parks and their facilities, recreational programming, and the health and wellness of residents. The city's Parks, Health, and Recreation Master Plan is coming together with resident feedback. More busy Brownsville roadways are in line to get a complete makeover, creating better road conditions and driving experiences for residents. And the nation's first 3D-built Starbucks opens in Brownsville, attracting attention from across the nation as news media outlets report on this new design of building. Your BTV News begins right now. Good day, Brownsville. I'm Marcy Martinez. Welcome to this edition of Brownsville TV News. We're coming to you from the CMD complex in downtown Brownsville. So glad to have you with us today. Planning is underway to create outdoor spaces that will enhance the quality of life for residents and visitors alike. The city and its Parks and Recreation Department have partnered with Stantec Consulting for the Parks, Health, and Recreation Master Plan. The initiative will enhance community spaces to flexibly accommodate a range of activities, including group gatherings, team sports, and tranquil enjoyment for our children. Brownsville TV News reporter Jennifer Galvan has more in this top story.
The City of Brownsville is creating a new Parks, Health, and Recreation Master Plan to help shape the future of the city's outdoor spaces and recreational services. This 10-year strategic plan will guide the city in expanding parkland, improving health and wellness opportunities, upgrading facilities, enhancing recreational programming, and supporting environmental sustainability. It will also help the city ensure funding for future projects, improve connectivity between spaces, and ensure everyone can access fun, healthy, and inclusive community activities.
Our last Parks Master Plan was in 2015, so it's due. But also, one of the things, the expectations that we have is, should we be building a new rec center, right? And how do we partner with external partners, such as the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club, to be able to do that. So, it's important to just get that engagement and people get excited about what they want to see in Brownsville the next 5-10 years from now.
The city hosted a series of public meetings throughout April to gather community input. These meetings, open to the residents, provided the opportunity to share ideas, concerns, and vision for Brownsville's parks and recreational services.
We're here to enrich and help create experiences in the park system. But we need to know what the community is looking for, what they desire, and what they're imagining for the next 10 years. And that's what we're looking to get that input, get that information, and start to work towards that goal.
Ramirez says the funding for the Parks Master Plan will come from various sources, including foundations, matches, certificates of obligation, and grants.
Where we were as a community in 2015 is very different from where we are in 2025. So it's good that we're doing this and we're showing how should we grow out in our community, given that we have we have our existing residents, which are almost at 200,000, plus we have new growth coming in.
For Brownsville TV News, I'm Jennifer Galvan.
Stantec, the consulting firm, is expected to structure its strategic plan by the end of this summer. It will then send its recommendations and implementation to the city. Once all is approved by the city, it will send the final master plan for implementation. City Parks and Recreation and Stantec representatives have been taking in feedback on the Parks, Health, and Recreation Master Plan. It's continuing coverage. 5 in-person community forums were held around the city. They provided residents the opportunity to learn more about the plan and have their feedback heard. In addition, community members were invited to complete and submit an online survey about the master plan. It asked several questions, including how often they visited parks, what they would like to see in city parks, if the parks were well maintained, and if the parks provided them with the programs they need.
Being able to get input from our community, our growing community, about what they like to see, what we can improve, and what would they like to see in the future, I think is very important. We've had over 1,200 people surveyed, which is incredible, and a lot of pop-up workshops to be able to gain kind of their input and what we'd like to see.
The survey did close April 30th, but you can learn more about the master plan online. We invite you to visit our Beyond Green, Brownsville's Next Generation of Parks and Wellness webpage. Simply scan the QR code on your screen. Visitors to Dean Porter Park will soon get to enjoy more shaded areas. The City Commission approved the purchase of 9 new steelwork square shelters. The installation will be carried out by Paul E. Allen Company and led by the Parks and Recreation Department. It is part of the city's capital improvement plan, which is an initiative focused on improving public spaces for the community. The capital improvement plan is designed to enhance quality of life, accessibility, and recreational spaces across the city. At the Southmost Brownsville Public Library, guests there will soon have outdoor shaded spaces to enjoy their time at the library. The city is moving forward with the Booked in the Shade Pergola project. The $260,000 project is being funded by the Community Development Block Grant. This pergola project intends to increase the diversity programs at the library, programs that include outdoor story time, educational classes, event space, and increased activity and interaction with nature. The forthcoming pergola is estimated to be 20 by 50 feet. Construction expected to begin soon and will be completed in the fall of this year. Multiple major quality of life projects funded by the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation will soon be making positive impacts in our community. 25 projects are gearing up to enhance community parks, recreational facilities, and public spaces. Brownsville TV News reporter Laura B. Martinez files this report.
The Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation is investing in the future of Brownsville, approving over $5 million for 25 projects that aim to enhance everyday living. From upgraded playgrounds to revitalized public spaces, the funding will support efforts to boost health, wellness, accessibility, and overall livability.
This is an opportunity from us at BCIC to work with the community itself, to see the innovation, the creative ideas that the public has.
The 25 approved projects fall under 3 funding categories: BCIC's fiscal 20-year 2025 Quality of Life grants, the City of Brownsville's fiscal year 2025 Quality of Life projects, and Brownsville Sports Park improvements.
This past cycle, we did have 9 approved projects for a total of a little bit over $950,000.
This fiscal year 2025 Quality of Life grants focus on community spaces, recreation, culture, accessibility, and the environment. Applicants must provide a 20% match of the total project's cost. The Gorgas Science Foundation, the Children's Museum of Brownsville, West Brownsville Little League, Tip of Texas Little Miss Kickball, the Moody Clinic, and the Brownsville Housing Authority are among the organizations receiving funding. Several city Brownsville parks will also receive upgrades, including new splash pads and enhanced amenities throughout the city. A standout allocation, more than $1.5 million, has been earmarked for improvements at the Brownsville Sports Park. That funding will go toward better outdoor lighting, field fencing, netting, irrigation, shade shelters, and a tree canopy project. City and BCIC leaders say this is about more than just beautification. It's about building a healthier, more connected community for generations to come. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Laura B. Martinez.
The Brownsville City Commission approved Ordinance 2024-1743 last year. It focuses on enhancing public amenities and recreation, with 50% of BCIC's budget dedicated to these city-managed efforts. For the 26th consecutive year, the City of Brownsville has been named a Tree City USA awardee by the Arbor Day Foundation. It's a national recognition that honors cities committed to growing and caring for their urban forests. This award, in partnership with the USDA Forest Service and the National Association of State Foresters, sets a strong framework for communities to expand their tree cover. It requires a tree board, a care ordinance, and a dedicated forestry program. Brownsville joins more than 3,500 cities nationwide with this title. The city is also celebrating earning Gold Star status in the 2025 Keep Texas Beautiful Affiliate recognition. Now, this top-tier honor reflects the hard work by the Parks and Recreation Department and the Keep Brownsville Beautiful team. The two entities are working hand in hand to have year-round community beautification projects every Saturday. The recognition highlights the city's commitment to sustainability and community involvement. The city continues to grow as a model for environmental leadership and outdoor living. The city's Engineering and Public Works Department is recognized for its support of sister city Harlingen during the recent March heavy rains. Brownsville City Commissioners thanked city staff for their assistance to the city of Harlingen and other parts of Cameron County. EPW crews went out to flooded areas and managed machinery to remove water from neighborhoods that were negatively impacted. You may recall more than 20 inches of rain fell in areas of the Rio Grande Valley. Harlingen was overwhelmed by those floodwaters, and Brownsville's EPW crews jumped in to help, working around the clock to help pump out the water from neighborhoods and street usage.
Management has a very strong inclination to really think about how we care for each other and how we treat each other. And that, I feel that not only relates to how we are as a city organization, but how that extends out to our communities and surrounding areas. So when the city of Harlingen asked for assistance, City of Brownsville was quick to respond.
During this time, the Brownsville Police Department, in partnership with the Salvation Army, also served 600 hot meals to flood-affected families at Laureles County Park in Harlingen. The Brownsville Fire Department also assisted the residents, providing support and helping ensure their safety. Here in Brownsville, residents of the Villa Los Pinos neighborhood will soon get upgrades to their drainage system. The City Commission has approved for a $647,000 project to move forward. It's a new storm sewer line, which is expected to bring long-term infrastructure benefits to residents.
The idea is to eliminate that system and put a new system on the street and help the subdivision drain better.
The work is scheduled to begin in the next 2 to 3 weeks and will take about 6 months to complete. Another Brownsville neighborhood set to receive much-needed upgrades, this time on Calvin Street. The city is preparing to reconstruct the road and improve drainage by enclosing an open ditch that has caused problems in the past. Crews will install concrete box structures to cover the ditch, allowing for a smoother and safer roadway. The project will not only upgrade the street surface, but also enhance long-term stormwater management for the area. Construction is expected to begin within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Once complete, residents can expect a safer, more reliable roadway both above and below the surface. And in another roadway upgrade, the city is getting ready to enhance the drive-in experience on Wild Rose Lane. This project will completely reconstruct the road. It will add new sidewalks and bike lanes to improve safety for all. Crews will upgrade all utilities, including water, wastewater, and gas lines as part of the project. Construction set to begin in mid-May and expected to be about 9 to 10 months to complete. Once finished, residents will have a safer street along with new enhanced utilities and new amenities. The Brownsville Police Department and Texas Department of Transportation want to remind you when driving through these roadway projects across Brownsville, slow down, increase the safety out there. The two agencies urge drivers to follow the posted speed limits, stay alert, avoid distractions. This is especially important in work zones. The Be Safe, Drive Safe campaign emphasizes key safety tips like slow down, adjust to changing road conditions, put your phone away, focus on the road, don't tailgate. Rear-end crashes are the most common in work zones. And give yourself extra time so you're not tempted to speed. Drivers should also remember that traffic fines do double when workers are present. Texas law requires motorists to move over or slow down when approaching any stopped vehicle with flashing lights, including TxDOT, law enforcement, or utility crews. To the Multimodal Transportation Department now. It has a more efficient way of maintaining and servicing its fleet of buses to better serve you, the Brownsville residents. The department recently celebrated the opening of its reimagined Jose Colunga Bus Yard Maintenance Facility and Eastside Transfer Station. The $7.5 million project is the largest piece of a three-part initiative funded by the U.S. Department of Transportation's Tiger Grant program. It includes a state-of-the-art maintenance facility, above-ground fueling stations, and a much-anticipated automatic bus wash.
Is in the front portion of the project. It's on Jose Colunga roadway. It will connect Route 7 and Route 30, and also will include a future route as we city continues to grow and we can expand additional routes using that Eastside transfer station.
The facility is now set to help keep Brownsville Metro's fleet running smoothly and support a growing number of passengers. In 2023, the Brownsville Metro provided more than 1.3 million rides, a number that continues to increase. The May 3rd special and general election brings out voters for multiple city commission seats, for independent school district board seats, and for the proposed Cameron County venue project. Early voting was open for 2 weeks before the Saturday, May 3rd election date. Both Brownsville Public Libraries on Central Boulevard and Southmost hosted voting sites. Here at the city, there were 3 commission seats on the ballot. You can see the complete results of the election online. Scan the QR code on your screen to visit the website for all of the details. The city is calling on Brownsville residents to get involved with decision-making and serve on a city board. These are vital groups that help shape the future of our city. From planning and zoning to transportation, parks and public health, these boards make decisions on a wide range of city businesses. The impact of board decisions often guides key decisions that later go before the City Commission for review and approval. All boards rely on dedicated volunteers who contribute their time and expertise and gain a deeper understanding of how our city works.
Any community residents that have the passion to serve. We have over 30 boards and commissions that the City Commission does appoint members that are interested, that have a passion to serve. This is where they can come and apply for anything that they feel that they can put value in the community and really assist in any level.
If you're ready to serve, now is the time to engage. We invite you to browse for a boards and commission vacancy, apply to one that interests you, and submit your application using the online form at brownsvilletx.gov. You can also visit the City Secretary's office at City Plaza or call them for more information. There's one Brownsville organization that is serving our community and making a big difference in the lives of many. It is the Good Neighbor Settlement House. It was recently recognized by the Honorable Mayor John Cowan Jr. with the city's inaugural Brownsville Mayor's One City Award. It recognizes the collaborative spirit of One City philosophy. Brownsville TV News reporter Juan Castellanos has more.
The City of Brownsville has introduced a new honor celebrating organizations that exemplify unity, compassion, and lasting impact. And this year, the very first One City Award has found a deserving home. The Good Neighbor Settlement House has been named the inaugural recipient of the One City Award. Recognized for its unwavering commitment to collaboration and community service, the honor was presented during a special dinner following Mayor John Cowan Jr.'s State of the City address on March 26th. Founded in 1953, Good Neighbor Settlement House has served the Brownsville community for more than 70 years. What began as a modest outreach in the Buena Vida neighborhood has grown into a vital lifeline for people facing homelessness, hunger, and hardship.
Good Neighbor Settlement House is a day shelter that supports the community in Brownsville. So we have a soup kitchen, we have a food pantry, we have a community garden that helps us cook our meals. We also have a client services program that supports our unhoused clients in the neighborhood.
The One City Award celebrates organizations that work across sectors to create a stronger, more united Brownsville. City officials say Good Neighbor Settlement House embodies everything the award stands for. In recent months, the organization also stepped up during the migrant influx, providing humanitarian aid including meals, hygiene items, baby food, and other essentials.
We're extremely honored to have received, to be the first recipients of the One City Mayoral Award. And we know its meaning, one community, one city. Good Neighbor Settlement House has been a beacon of hope for many in Brownsville, and we hope to continue to be so.
Working hand in hand with the city, nonprofits, and volunteers, Good Neighbor Settlement House continues to be a pillar of support for Brownsville's most vulnerable resident. And now, with the One City Award, their legacy of service takes a new recognition, serving as a powerful example of what's possible when a city comes together. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Juan Castellanos.
The Good Neighbor Settlement House welcomes volunteers and donations year-round. You can learn more about them or their website. Scan the QR code on the screen. You can also contact their main office at that number right there. Thank you to Executive Director Astrid Dominguez and the Good Neighbor for your many services to our community. A big win for animals and the community in Brownsville. The Brownsville Animal Regulation and Care Center, or BARC, is the recipient of the 2025 Agency of the Year Award. Presented by the National Animal Care and Control Association, the award recognizes BARC for its leadership, innovation, and dedication to compassionate animal care and public safety. Every day, the shelter works to improve the lives of animals and people in the community. They provide care for homeless pets, provide responsible pet ownership, and deliver effective animal control services.
We are definitely headed in the right direction. In the past 2 years, we've had an incredible turnaround for the shelter, and it's really nice to know that people are noticing, and it's wonderful that we're being recognized for that.
The team at BARC is a model for shelters across the country. They're showcasing what's possible through dedication, compassion, and community-focused programs. Congratulations to BARC on this well-deserved recognition. The Brownsville Public Library System is being recognized for its excellence for the second year in a row. Way to go. The library is the recipient of the prestigious Achievement of Library Excellence Award, presented by the Texas Municipal Library Directors Association. Only 102 libraries out of 542 across Texas earned the distinction in 2024. Brownsville stood out for its commitment to innovation, outstanding public service, and inclusive programming that brings the entire community together. This award highlights the library's continued role as a hub for learning, creativity, and connection for all. Books, magazines, and coffee aficionados will soon have a new option in Brownsville to shop, read, and enjoy their cup of coffee. A Barnes & Noble bookstore is coming to Sunrise Mall. The national retailer is moving into the former Wave clothing store location at the mall. Construction at the retail space is set to begin this summer. Barnes & Noble is known for offering a wide range of book titles, including fiction, nonfiction, children's books, educational materials, and so much more.
It's about almost a 28,000 square foot space, which is the former Wave store. So it's expected to have a cafe where shoppers can, sit and enjoy some of their purchases and hang out also. So we're excited about that addition also. Construction is starting already towards the latter part of this month, beginning of May, and they're expected to open in the fall of this year.
The new location will include seating areas, a Starbucks coffee, and other customer amenities. It will include community events like author visits, children's story times, and those fun book clubs. A first-of-its-kind Starbucks just opened in Brownsville. A 3D printed store was just inaugurated at 2491 Boca Chica. At approximately 1,400 square feet, the store will offer drive-through and walk-up service only. This marks a shift toward a more efficient customer experience. The Starbucks marks a major move towards new construction methods. It is the first 3D printed Starbucks in all of the United States. The building's 3D printed concrete shell was built on-site by Lakeside Commercial Builders using specialized equipment. Hours of operation are expected to run daily from 5 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. It's one of 3 new Starbucks locations coming to Brownsville this year. The city's Public Health, Wellness, and Animal Services Department is set to host the 101st Texas Public Health Association Annual Education Conference right here in Brownsville. Themed Launching into the Future of Public Health on the Border by the Sea and Beyond, the conference will take place from May 13th through May 15th. It will be held at the Brownsville Events Center on Paredes Line Road. This state conference will bring together public health professionals, educators, students, and community stakeholders from across Texas to share their knowledge, explore emerging trends, and build strategic partnerships that advance public health.
Well, I'm very excited about that because this conference is, first of all, a conference we had to compete to get. And we competed against Arlington, I believe, and El Paso. So from that strategy-wise, we won. And the next part is to show the people coming in from the federal government, the state government, and either many local cities that Brownsville is a vibrant community, and to be able to show and highlight some of the projects that we've worked on.
Over the 3-day conference, attendees will participate in sessions focused on original research, community assessments, program evaluation, and public health theory and methods. If you would like to attend, there's still time to register. Scan the QR code on your screen. That will take you to the state's registration page. At the Gladys Porter Zoo, there's a new thrill coming, and it's almost ready to take flight. Construction is wrapping up on the Soaring Eagle zip line. It's the zoo's newest attraction and its highest yet. At 130 feet tall at its peak, the zip line will give guests a breathtaking view of the zoo and a grand view of the city. The attraction is just a few final touches away from being complete. Zoo officials say it's on track for a ribbon cutting this summer. The zip line is part of the zoo's continued push to bring more interactive experiences to visitors and thrill seekers. Brownsville Space Festival is back for its second year and is promising to be an experience to remember. The free event is scheduled for Friday, May 30th along East Washington, and it's free and open to the public. The event, like I said, is free. Don't forget that. Doors open at 6 p.m. It will feature science and technology activities, including robotics, virtual reality, and some hands-on experience. Sounds like fun. There's also an arts section, space-themed costumes. Space-themed costumes? We've got to get in on that. They will also include a live concert. Event organizers say food, beverages, and other treats will be available. Space Fest is being held in conjunction with the National Travel and Tourism Week. Finally, the Midi Cultural District hosts another successful Midi in Motion featuring beloved Hollywood actors. The event engaged locals who wish to break into the acting business, art industry, and more. Brownsville TV News reporter Juan Castellanos has more.
Our mission is to inspire, uplift our community through the arts, culture, and education.
The Midi in Motion Foundation recently hosted its third annual Midi in Motion event, a celebration of creativity, culture, and community. Held in the Midi Cultural District, the free event brought together a diverse lineup of guest speakers from across the TV, film, and art industries, all with one shared mission: to inspire and educate the next generation of artists and storytellers. Dozens of aspiring artists, students, and community members gathered to hear firsthand how these creatives broke into their industries and what challenges they overcame to get there. The event gave attendees a rare look behind the scenes, with engaging panels and interactive breakout sessions located all around the Midi Cultural District locations, including Cummings Middle School, the Gladys Porter Zoo, Camille Playhouse, and the Children's Museum.
We started working with all the organizations. You know, we can't do this alone. This is a community. This is a communal effort. This type of district, this cultural district, is for not just one type of culture, but all cultures, providing knowledge and resources and tools for young people to realize that they can have a dream, they can have a vision, they don't have to leave the valley to have it, they can have it right here. And I really hope today that we inspire people to go to reach for their dreams, to live the lives they want to live, and to find those crafts and that art that makes them happy.
One of this year's featured speakers, Oscar Cáceres, a celebrated author and professor at the University of Texas at Austin and a proud Brownsville native, urges local talent to attend events like Midi in Motion to capture a first-hand experience of what it takes to pursue your artistic endeavors.
The idea of being exposed to this kind of talent and perspective it doesn't happen every day, and so it's a wonderful thing that they've organized this. You know, anytime that you can see and have access to someone who is on their path, it becomes that much more of a dream that is within your reach.
For the Midi Foundation, this is more than just an event. It's a movement and opportunity to give aspiring artists confidence and a new outlook into the industry. By connecting local talent with professionals who've walked the path, Midi in Motion aims to fuel the creative spirit of the Rio Grande Valley. The arts are alive and thriving in Brownsville, and for many, this may just be the first step in a much larger journey. For Brownsville TV News, I'm Juan Castellanos.
Let's clear it all. It's
Before we go, I want to invite you to stay connected with us. Scan the QR code on your screen and receive our Brownsville Community Newsletter. We look forward to keeping you informed. And that's all our time for now. I'm Marcy Martinez. We're so glad you were able to join us. See you next time.